One thing you're overlooking. Mary. Maybe forget Mary's the greatest saint. Visit one of the peasants here centuries ago. She appeared to give a message. Farmer in the fields had 3 visions of Mary. First told him she wanted him to tell the bishop that she had appeared. Peasant traveled down to Freesing, but the bishop could not see or hear them. The peasant returned, and another vision in the field. The virgin showed him a pattern, a labyrinth. Told him to draw on a sheet of birch bark and bring the drawing to the bishop. Bishop tended to turn the peasant away, but you could see the drawing of the labyrinth in his hands. Same image that Bishop had seen dream 3 nights earlier. Remember the peasant told him about the 2 apparitions? Bishop moved behind the story, he came here. When the bishop came, Mary appeared to both of them. Told the farmer that town needed to build a church. Told the bishop to support the town. The bishop helped fund the creation of this church. People tax have been using it ever since. When was the painting made? Not sure. Maybe 100 years ago, maybe 300. Couldn't tell you the artist, unfortunately. It's been here as long as anyone can remember. Still considering. Okay. I guess we'll get back. We don't have to complete everything here. Hey, there you are. Where the hell have you been? Make you sloppy. For anybody out there, any remedies? You've even been doing anything? More than a girl like you can understand. He only human buys and mixing paints. Council wants to hear what you're doing. I'll paint Receiving Christian sellers. I'll know the history, how it happened. I'll paint from Founding Abbey, from Old Bigfried. I'll paint fire and selling on the Roman moon, starting the history. Ooh, rub some people the wrong way. Yeah, well, that's the truth, okay? You're always for a benefit to make Tatson look good. Let me do my job, Doctor. Your sector has so much work to do. I haven't figured out how I'm going to portray the revolt. Oh. People still lives at heart. So many people here. I don't think anyone's talk about it. You just locked it away. It sounds like you got your work cut out for you. I'll leave to it. About Abbey years, haven't heard anything lurking there. Why? Seen someone follow me a few times. I don't know anything about it. There's nothing else. No, good night. Alrighty. Final part. The Archdeacon was the only one seeking justice those days, but what was his name? Jacob Essler. Maybe our own count. I'll write to him and ask. Jacob. Pass through a community. Remember anything about the case? Writing notes. That's true. That's very right to the point. Sir, hope you're well. Mars, I hope your family's doing well. Time like reaches you, I will have winter will have folded. Sorry, freeze at night. Do I remember that in Prague? He says those imagine but imagine it's warmer. Death paint is much worse. Touch Soul's been useless. Like, God knows he's such a burr old man, but he's neglected Dad almost entirely. Some days he doesn't show up, and even if he does, he snaps at instructions like me and rushes off. I've asked Agnes for help, there's only so much we can do alone. He's not gonna make it, there's nothing I can do, I'm scared. Real's progressing. Someone's following me. I keep seeing this figure. I don't mean to worry you. Nothing's happened to you. I'll be safe. Real's almost finished. Last letter of the year. Bedtime. How did this get here? Oh, it's a note. Stop. I'm gonna find out sooner or later. I need to ask Dad about this. It can't be a coincidence. But he's so weak, I don't want to upset him. I need to wait for the right time. Hope there is a right time. Only one letter. Oh, Jacob, look at him. I do recall the case. It's been over decades since I served as Archdeacon. No longer associated with the office of Prince Bishop. I'm no longer associated with the church. If you don't mind conversating with Luther, I'll tell you what I remember. Ah, he turned. Interesting. Notes mentioned Deuce or something from my memory. On the mission I questioned artists, Andreas, he mentioned finding notes. Scope of investigation to an area did not concern me. Finding more notes now for some minutes means the author's still active. Serpent has lain cold in the Boston community for decades and may later still will call Serpent and wake a few years after. Answer that may draw you to reach. Determined to find source of trouble and must make you inquire with your neighbors. Caution. Basically, he didn't tell me shit. He was just like, oh, yeah, no pie from Esther, delayed to snow. Yeah, it's like, no shit. It's... Just be careful. That's all he said. I'll be right back in a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I just realized I was like, I didn't put deodorant on today. How you feeling? Fine? Are you sure you're fine? No, I'm right. It's Christmas Eve after all, of course. Dang, it would have been more appropriate to finish just before the new year, but well. Got a note. Scrap the parchment. That said stop. You know where it came from or who wrote them? Must be Oates. Knew something, you tell me, right? I know. Can we talk about it later? Go outside. Oh, they are. It's just right there, creepily outside. Makes me envy Nico able to stay inside all day. Even enjoys his forge to keep warm. Brought some firework for you and your dad. Thank you. So, how's your dad? I think enjoy everyone Christmas Mass? We'll stay in bed tonight. Keep working on the mural, though. I got one section left about the revolt. Can't remember what happened since I was a baby. I never even knew my dad. That's what makes it difficult. Yeah, it's those sort of adults that right, but one touch for all nerves. We spoke everyone preparing for Christmas. Your mom, Clara. Waltz and Matilda are only 2 bins left living. Maybe they'll talk to me. Didn't think of that. And this has always been tasking. I'd go ask her if I were you. Project might be worth a try. Wrote Archie about too. What about him? Who's the judge? What if all debts and tasking are connected? I don't see how Baron has anything to do with the revolt. Are you feeling alright? I think you're looking for connections that aren't there. Something about this. If you're sure. Thanks for the wood. See ya. So calls me Mags. Alright. Alright, where do I need to go? To the left. No? Oh, I need to go further up, I guess. Aha. Hello, how's the mural going? Boys, it's on you. At least 30 do some good. Just not mill around things that are best left alone. They're a bad influence on each other, ask me. And I'm chatting about check on hinges every door in town. Who gives a damn that dinges on the Horror Creek? When you check every door in my house like it's a creek hinge, I'll hear it. Or if you work on the mural. The Sharmans will probably take interest in that. Speak of, you see him around anywhere? Look, I have chickens, but they disappeared. Catching frogs in the forest for some reason. What do we need frogs for anyway? Paul and Artemis were gods of virtue. If anything, they should be more well-behaved. Just appeal Greek gods like patron saints. God, Thomas names are so powerful. Maybe this will help. How inspired. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll get them in line. Good luck on the mural. It's your father. It's not well. Recall the revolt. Our project, I won't go much to say about the matter. Come sit down. Why don't you worry about helping the reefs? Took me years to get technique. So you're better off not helping. You did fine. It seemed that Abbott was on very good terms with Tassing. Everyone but that fucking Miller hated him with good reason. He only ever cared about how many pip things he could get from us. Which I don't get twisted and can't have it look like Christmas hedgehog. I'm getting there. I've looked after Martin Crackle enough, haven't I? I can manage this. Well, after your father died, I've got no one left to nag besides you and that husband of yours. Thank God I had both of you. As a matter of fact, let an old woman have her vices. Current house is a bit sad. Joe always gets quiet this time of year. I reckon it's that family's been hard since Peter died. Tyson lost a good number of folk over the years, and the feast day celebrations make it hard to bear. You mean the revolt? Revolt murders at full interest had the medal or anything. Didn't do much good if you ask me. That's right. Dad said that it was none of his fault. I think your father is right in that, yet he's already male enough after Baron's murder had more sway than we knew. I could stand it the first time. One saved the old monk. I think Wilson might be the only person left who remembers old Prior. That's when the trouble started, I'd say. Town folks saw Monk killed and Abbott was... said, then came the revolt. Happened to show up one day out of his murder. Because plans his opinion is wrong. A shame it happened all. I think I knew revolt's a bad idea from the start. He would be the only one to know what happened inside. Life got worse over the years, so it wasn't like this when I was a child, not my grandparents' time either. Dad was pinching the townsfolk, peasants were suffering, but to go against the church. Things weren't always so bad, we fought to make things right. Things got better in, right? What good comes from violence? I've never seen Peter so angry. Soldier even warned Peter, but nothing could stop him besides steel. So nothing got better at all, not as I see it, or it's just severe as Abbott was. He threatens to force at every turn. That's life. You could struggle and die to accomplish something and nothing changes. The dead are luckier. They die believing they changed something. We're stuck with the harsh reality. That's all you've known. You're used to it. We all have. Well, thanks. Guess I gotta talk to the old man. Question is, where the hell is he? Is he in the farm or the inn? Let's go check the inn first. Ah, he is at the end. You stumble across sand cats. There were cats around the alley, but only some start begging for food. Little creatures. Father Lucas swears he never fed them, but I have my doubts. Seem to me to Abbey their home now. At least someone's making use of that structure. Thanks for telling me. Oh well. No, I got more to say to you, buddy. Oh, I'm not allowed to talk to you now? Excuse me. Oh, maybe this was the conversation I had. It's colder I remember it being for decades. At least we're here to keep ourselves warm. Gotta keep your fingers out of my dough. I didn't do anything. You stuck your little fingers in my cookie dough 3 times a day. Do it again, I'll wrap your knuckles back of my spoon. Like father, like son. What you come in for? Tell me what you remember of the revolt. The only ones who stayed in, but Till and I have been friendly enough with the people in town. You put it behind us. You imagine other brothers had little reason to remain. Poor old Adok's heart gave out that night. Aw. Poor old Adok. You're about to kick the bucket anyway. I'm not sure what happened to others. Well, then it's sensitive. Why are you asking? So much going on. No one remembers it the same. Here, come out, cookies. Why don't we fall behind while we chat? Be grateful for the help. Cut cookies from the dough and set to the side. Simon can put them on the tray. We need a good number of variety of shapes. So to change the color you use. All right. Boop. Right to the side. Are you done? It's not really that many. Alright, I'll try one more. Jesus. Alright. Yes. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry. I heard the Landers checks came in town before Voltaire wanted to leave the Abbey alone. Why didn't anybody listen? Some people did. Your father, for one, he left the peasants' calls after that. He never forgive himself for that. That's why I'm making a mural. I won't bring them back, though, will it? It's not Magdalene or clan's fault their work turned out so poorly. People were one to talk. Master Miller worked hard to keep peace, but after Otto was killed... Shame how he died. The monastery were fond of him. Dad said he was instrumental in keeping the revolt from getting out of hand. He was. Personal dinner with the abbot trying to discuss things, I believe. They couldn't come in agreement. Even though abbot failed to admit that, he revealed corruption in our own midst. The prior Frennick been doing witchcraft in the church. I still grieve they died in that abbey fire. I know your father does too. Well, I've been destined to leave the matter alone. It sounds like no one should put Abbey at all. But was the revolt in journal justified? I think so. We even couldn't collect in a force without fee. That's saying we couldn't live and pay higher taxes. Otto died. Abbott was trying to excommunicate everyone for celebrating St. John's Eve. A lot of people thought Abbott killed him in revenge. Turns out it was Hannah, the innkeeper's wife. Association was pressured into it by the miller. So after Otto and Ulrich, that was too much. We burned the mill with both bastards inside. Abbott promised to help if Andreas found the person who killed Otto. All we wanted was a talk. But Abbott ordered Landstrix to stop you? But only protect ourselves. They were both murderers. Too much for Peter. Linhart was one thing. He just killed Ulrich to burn the Abbey, but when they saw the fire, they thought they had another revolt in our hands. Father Gano couldn't stop them. We all fled. Florence seemed as many as he could, but Peter was wrong to burn the Abbey. What the soldiers did was awful. Thought the knights were supposed to protect people. Where does the life match the heroism of stories? Dad died protecting me, stabbed in the chest. I only remember what he was wearing, but I remember how dark the blood was when we found him. Almost black. That slacked those soldiers right in the face, but another was right there, and can we stop talking about this? Cool. I could talk to some side characters, but I do kind of like am ready to kind of wrap up the the story of the game and everything up. So And just skirting her farm, is that it? Looks like it. I've been working on what brings you here. Billion, what's that time? I was a little older than you, of course. We'll let you all want to know. I've been looking for a scene in real for months. Sit with us. Then what having to do with the other murder? The murder of the Baron? Not really. Kept peace in both situations. Suppose when things started going poorly. Tax restrictions became harsher. Kind of stuff we already knew. Things were bad peasants was worth all loss. I thought peasants stormed the abbey and provoked and lynched had to be called in. Agnes blamed Andres for starting revolt. Is that really true? You remember it, but the abbot forced us to starvation. We would have died either way. We did everything we could to keep things from getting violent, but the Lord had other plans. I remember how sick and hungry I was all the time. Grandpa kept saying I'd always been like that. All was fine until Hannah, Nico's wife, killed Otto because she feared what would happen. Husband let it rest. It was all justice. Perhaps intimidated. My husband alone stood with peasants. Why peasant revolt anyway? So many people died. He must have known wouldn't succeed. Dad always talks about he regrets that choice. That's why I wanted to pick the mural. Father's unique in that regard. Most of our towns would see revolt's failure as proof it was doomed from the start. If the entire town banded together, we likely could succeed without violence at all. But we're so starved and want just so much. That's true, because the town was a little bit split on it. Fucking Mill protected that bitch. He always hated us, though he thought he was better than us. Language! What? Was unprovoked? He did hate the rest of the townsfolk. Husband saw peace at last. He was a martyr. We shawled him to retaliate, but after that, Peter couldn't be stopped. We lost too much. Brain Abbey was a grim night. Men fought to protect us. Many died that night, but we got rid of the abbot and all the monks. Some comfort. Arrows at Tassing. Dad. Peter always wanted the best. Hope you try him the best light. Rather not talk about it anymore. Alright. Excuse me. Woo. Time to go to the commons. Christ, it's too damn cold. Shut your mouth. We've done this festival every year. You won't die standing here for 5 minutes. So good you made it. Take some time to relax. Looks lovely to be a saint 1 year, laying out fall demons into the woods. It's the only type of boys I'll follow you, Artemis. Stop that. Sorry, Mom. See Perchkin? So scary. I don't like it. You're alright. The only costume big masks our neighbors are wearing, remember? It's so cold. Would you want to be the bright saint or one to perch in? I enjoy watching. Normally I go and guest watch is better view though. It doesn't seem fair Artemis gets bright saint since her dad's on the town council. You'll get your chance. Tassing's done as long as I can remember. Everyone in town's party procession before. Well, except for you young ones yet. My next standing up again. Give me shivers too, that's why I drive him away. Beautiful as ever. At least we get the yeah after this. Hey, Max. I like how she always gives him this disgusting look every time she sees him. Man, I was waiting for a minute. You skip out. Merry Christmas. Tipsy already. Oh, yeah, his face is right, too. It's Christmas. Besides, relax. Alexander Castle, you're gonna play something, too. We're on Christmas Day. Oh, we sing every year. We sing all of them every year. I can't keep them straight. Mm-hmm. Hey, everyone, listen up. Jorg would like to speak. Thank you. I have town slave. Thank everyone for coming tonight. This year's been rough on all of us. I have more snowfall than anyone can remember. Early frosts give us small harvests. Folk haven't come through the pass as often. You've been short of customers, and we've all missed a trade. You've been kept from your journey. The snow's kept you from returning home. And I know we've lack of clouds and downs been ridden this past few months. And yet, Lord's blessings with each other. Chiefful guests and good company. We know the season's been rough. God knows we still have yet to celebrate this Yuletide. You made tools we couldn't have gone without. You kept us all in good humors. Proof my experience in such cruel weather. I thought this was from the town's council, not to it. Can't go a day without someone puffing him up. You painted a mural for us. Thank you for trusting me with this task. I'll let your father here celebrate with y'all. Alexander came to spread good word cheer in our winter nights, our pleasure. Tonight, I think we should thank Balthus for making such wonderful beer for all of us to enjoy. Huzzah! Amen. No, Gansu helped tremendously. It's thanks to him, really. Oh well, grazie. Thanks to our Lord. Grace provides us food. Lord protect them, yeah. Here's to him. Shall play later in the evening. And that's it. But I like Bust's great feast the Lord provide us. Oh, Thomas. Yeah. Blessed is the Lord and that gifts we're about to receive. Through Christ the Lord, amen. Amen. Baltimore find me. Remember, temperance is virtue. Celebrate Christ's child through his manager here with us. Squint quizzically. Merry Christmas. A golden Christmas. Happy Christmas. Are you enjoying the feast? Delightful, hearty meal. God made me as if in wisdom. So you're all in a great mood. All the families gather here, children run around, we're blessed. We have each other, to the four of us. Happy married Indris. The day I was inspired to come unions was the most important day of my life. I'm glad Indris really found somebody. He went after that woman and brought her there. Good for him. Sure, prepare for that. There'll always be some thorns on the path. Do I can. Strong summer just like your mother. Well, I like continue. Werner, what? Merry Christmas. Let's merry about it. Friends and family coming together? Family, friends, who needs that shit? They'll be merry, drink and be merry. Finally someone with some sense. You've been 5 years. Isn't right now a perfect time to resolve your disagreements? No. If your ship sailed a while ago. Anyway, lads, never too late. God will that there's little you can do, my dear. What you said. You know, I'll ask these two obstinate asses truly deserve one another. She's calling you there, my friend. Ah, you would win your old friend mentor. Don't take her side in this. I'm sorry, but she's right, she's right. She's to get myself rope in this foolishness. Fools here, are you still you two? You're becoming quite tiresome, right? Quite so. See, that's a cart. You can see it just like that. You must always get your ways at it. Finish this of you. Please enjoy the feast and release our souls. Perhaps a dance later? We'll see. Finally came over to say hello. You decide to use my full name now? You asked me to. You never listened before till now. Happy Christmas. How's the work coming on? Almost finished with it. Still work on other sections. Kind of funny comments like use the cloister as a reference. Yes. I'm sure the interior of the comment is beautiful. The cloister was built in 1234, if I recall. It was a generous person, and Ben, that's nice to see poor Claire's taking care of the place. Merle looks like I made a sketch for it. It's been dropping by Rata so often I've started thinking let's become an artist. Maybe you can show him a thing or two. Beast Trash, I do my work alone. You spend more time working on carpentry. Painting on the mural now. Work on the Volt. Growing about Agnes, she gets cranky. She's never really upset with anyone. It took her years to recover after that night. I would be proud of what the town's become. Shame died without seeing what the town became. Sure, Dolores made space for him. You know, I think he would be proud of you for memorizing Tassie Mural. He'd be thrilled to think that he'd become part of the family. Oh wait, you propose I marry your son? You're capable. Marriage is an excellent stage of life for you. I'd be sweet class, of course, but you notice they're a good match. Stare awkwardly. Help me keep you chatting. Have fun. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I don't think so. Doesn't have an excuse to drink. Church needs to tell him when to drink. What do you say? Just don't let Father Thomas hear you. I like how Oates is like creepily just like staring at her no matter where she goes. Seemed hesitant. Maybe you should work on speaking friendly. I think mention my father in your speech. I didn't expect to make a speech. I was just worried about happening in town this year. Rick had persisted someone make a speech, so Paul says it was charismatic one of the council. He said that? Well, I said make at least a amount of people angry over it. Bolton said it was my charisma. That's one way to phrase it. I never thought someone people in Tassing listened to, but we've always been part of the council. We didn't always have a council, though. It wasn't until Night of the Revolt. I thought my father doomed the town. My dad chose violence. I always went along with him because he was my dad. He has to be right. That night was the first time I thought anything different. Learned that night you could choose to fight for something right and still choose the wrong way to do it. So I never let that happen again. Revolt broke down everything I thought I knew about myself and Tassing. But man, I let things better, and that makes me hopeful. Our new Lord Strickman made a deal with us. Council us govern ourselves. Georg is right. Life has changed. Even though the first few years were hard, we're better for it now. No habit looking down on us, making stupid laws our Lord lives every day. As long as we pay our taxes, we're left alone. It's better for arms and Apollo than we had. Don't you talk to my son. He'll give you everything he had. God rest his soul. I know. So live differently. Your dad was brave. I think you did great. Rest of a great job. That was the whole point. Is that without the revolt, you wouldn't be able to give better twins a better life. Done the best I can do. Jeez, everybody's drinking. No thank you. Anna. Hello. Andres. Andres will be shy, you know, mistress. Oh, she named him after Andres. Aw. Like Gorg's speech. Paul pulled him up to it. Someone that counts to make a speech, but George did it justice. Think Count needs some of that encouragement. Speak of sad times. So severe days then. Cheers to that. Fire is a test of gold, misery the proof of strong men. No question Vol left it worse off as seeing town, that gives me hope. You're an artist, I imagine you see it too. I guess there, but yeah, Sentiment seems that they should paint a mural now. Looks like some great for Volt. Really? You won't remember, life was really terrible. Volt turned away the dead wood that was roasting in decades. Father was an evil man, his death released me fear. The Volt gave me courage to face and become better in him. If things going the way you did, I'd be having such a Yule feast tonight. The cost was high, but it's all just much joy and grief. Really think so. God turns for all things good, even darkest nights. Because of revolt, I can marry Paul and go supply chain peasants. Children will grow up without the fear that ruled over my life as I got older. No moment in life is entirely good or bad. No matter what matters how we choose to see it. We're gonna take some time to have fun, alright? One other cookie. Shh, don't tell. What me begin with. Sharing's a virtue, remember? Buy one cookie. Find something else. Sorry, kid, I didn't make enough cookies for you. You're shit out of luck. Hello. Time to start on instruments. Cookies already disappeared. Just set up to perform. Do I have a particular song? Oh, you're gonna play a song. In dulce jubilo, nun singet und seid froh. Well, the camera's a little shaky on the zoom out though, but yay, nice job, guys. Nice job, everybody. Again? We're gonna talk with them again? Done with the mural? Yes. Which I'm done soon. I think I fixed out on how I'm gonna depict it. Donner what the peasants stood for. I'll show Otto giving a speech to soldiers in distance. I'll paint the peasants burning Abbey in the mill. Then in months, they have so much aftermath to revolt and paint. They ruin Abbey, surrounded by everyone dying, their families. That's a good idea. Merle's been Donner tasking not serve grief. Oh lord, here we go. Now we gotta deal with his drunk butt. Hey, Emily, what's up? Still in there, huh? People saying birth grades me joy. I can't talk. People need death and wonder why spring will return and we'll have a chance to live again. Who's that? Oh, it's a mysterious person. Hey, wait. The person's been following them. Oh, it looks like they're older with a beard. I need to check on my father, of course. Bless you. Thank you. Oh, the door's open. Oh, no. Someone's gonna kill Pops. Ah, Pops is alright. Someone was standing in your house, the door was open. Maybe something happened. See, most of the day, most of the evening. I'm worried about you. Working too hard. I know you've been working on the mural. Want to finish it before Christmas. I know how important it is to you. For you, this is where it has to be important for you. It is important to me. I'm not gonna make it. I know. It's alright, this is just life. I'm glad to be going before you. You've been a student neither of us would like. I've already seen too much death in my time. I want you to be proud of me. I've been every day of my life. You never need to prove anything to me. Aww! Which could be the mural when you finish it, but I don't need to. I'll know it'll be more beautiful than these little hands I've ever made. I don't say that. It's true, I mean, I got along alright, but I always knew you were surpassed me. You can see already things that I never could. See things make them real. I'm trying. Whether I die tonight or tomorrow or next day, I'm not gonna be here much longer. One morning you've gotta wake up and you'll have things to do for yourself. Love things for yourself and you'll love share it with the world. Love is the only reason to do anything in this life. Talking too much. Can you bring me something to eat? Yeah. He's finally hungry. That's a good sign. Oh! Oh no! It's a creepy old guy, Claus. I'm sorry about everything. You're here. I've been trying to keep her safe. I've been trying to figure out this whole time. After a fire, it's all I can think about. That and them. They've never left me. They're still here, all in the dance of death. The Baron, Fernick, Hannah, Peter, Otto, Kaspar, August, and now you. Oh, it's Andreas! He survived the fire! Didn't he? Who are you? It's alright. I forgot my manners after all these years. You forgot my face or what it once was. It is him! He survived! Yay! I understand, no one could have survived that. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. Yeah, how did he survive that? Hiding from the world. In the ruins, mostly. Sometimes in the woods when it was warm. Stealing bread from Garrett, stealing books from you. Dang, he didn't go, like, leave or go anywhere else? He just stayed there? It's the only thing that was coming to mind from getting what your words were. How'd you survive the fire? With some difficulty. Grabbed as many books as I could, threw them in the scriptorium. When the smoke got too thick, I started to black out. Next thing I remember was Kaspar pulling me into the crypt. You sent Kaspar back. He didn't leave. He waited in the woods and watched what was happening. He came through. Aww. And he did. But he saw I was trying to save the books and he went back in. I couldn't stop. I was barely conscious. He never came back out. Oh no! Kaspar saved me. Aww. Couldn't face any of you. I couldn't go back to being that empty house. So I hid. You painted over a Dance of Death in the Abbey. Turns out I had a reason to keep painting. I'm sorry if I scared you. Then once come back to Abbey for years, I thought I was safe there. I was afraid to talk to you or anyone. Did you leave us those, the one with the purple writing? Ah. No, those were written by a different cult hand. One does not want you to finish a mural. One that has killed, may kill again to kill you from stop telling the history. Why? Real history is the odds with the story we've all been told. It's been covered bit by bit, layer by layer, and it can no longer be seen. But it's still here. It's always been here, beneath our feet. And it's still protected, haunted by a specter of death that's hung over its place for generations. The thread puller. The person who attacked your father is the same person who manipulated someone to killing Otto. And Lorenz. Yes, and they traveled through the Roman aqueduct connects Tassin Kirisu. Network of tunnels become quite familiar with. I've seen the ghost that haunts them. They can sweep through a tiniest opening. I've seen it bend itself in half to reach places that I can never allow. I've traveled through every inch of the aqueduct. There is one place I've never found. The layer where the thread puller retreats to. The ancient Roman temple that's determined to hide from you. The Mithralium, you found it. No, but I mapped out the darkness and the collapsed tunnels. And I believe I know how to get there. Come with me, I'll show you. Let's go. You be alright? Yes, I'll be fine. My life, I promise. Alright, let's go. Dang, my boy survived. Let's go. He looks like an old Altair from Assassin's Creed. Rothus, when the men dug the foundation, they found Roman ruins that have been buried over time. Luckily, ever wasted stones, they used the Roman wall was one of the cellars. Alright. Dang, right where we're building the whole time. We're on to that. Alright, so we're gonna find out who's behind it all. It's two-sided, new and old. This was above ground once. It carried water. Look. Think I can make it out. Cornelius today and 6 in Mithrarium. Cornelius goes to the baths today and completes the 6th rank in Mithrarium. You see? No, there were cults of Mithras all over the Roman Empire. We know there was a Mithra in Tassim, but this is just a Vito initiate. How does this help us? Well, here. Well, luckily we had that convenient that pickaxe was there. A warning would be nice. I used to be around people. This aqueduct. Aqueduct carries water to Bastard. Things will take us to there. Okay. Seem quite confident. Well, I know it exists. I know where it's not. I believe this is the only place it could be. Must be under the baths. We smacked through a hole wall, so I guess we should look. Oh, here we go. Dang, Andreas, he's looking a little crippled there, buddy. Walking a little funky. Decoration must have been the baths. Doesn't look like there's a way through. Floods keep carrying down here. Hundreds of years of floods. What if we can't go through? What if it's buried forever? Oh, mate. Surely get discouraged. Let's keep looking. Protocol clouds must not be getting this way, I think. Yes, because power effect collapsed such aqueduct near town. Explorer can describe what we found in the dark. It's supposed to be the other side. I shouldn't have let him go. I should have taken more care of him. Whenever you're done feeling guilty, we can get through this. Can't do anything about that now. Cartel's collapsed. We're not getting in this way. Then how else are we supposed to get in, though? Oh, through here. Okay. Oh, it's a little tight here. You know where we're going? I suppose just kind of go in all directions. Hey, we're taking control of him again, our old buddy. The only thing more pitiful to watch you work towards your love that dying art. Oh, it's like memories coming back to haunt him. Thought I understood why I was forced to do. Your calluses kill us all, Hannah. Master, why is me back at Atlantis Bar? Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, no, this isn't right. This is back in his memories. I can't be here right now. How did I get here? Andreas, oh, all hell's broke loose. You're still here for a little longer. Thought I'd gone mad. Not yet, not entirely. But you've been on this road for a long time. You must leave this place forever. You must abandon it for good. I don't even know how I got here. One place of refuge. Become prison. Prison constructed, you protect yourself. From what? From pain, from risks, from life itself. But I can't stay here. I have to help. How'd I get out? You're the architect. I will help you best I can. You're the only one who can answer that. Oh, here we go. Doing this again. Sabine, is that you? Yes, I'm still here. Part of me will always be here with you. We haven't talked so long. Why? Everything fell apart. As me could put it back together. I didn't know how to. No one does. Wish you'd give us another chance. I do too. It's late for us, but might not be too late for you. Yes, Magdalene, I have to help her. Yes, but you have to leave this place behind for good. I know I can. I will. You will. Thank you. If I ever see you again, not in this place. Maybe someday in a better place. In a better dream. Kaspar! Oh, Kaspar, it's you. Good to see you again. You say that you died because of me. I just wanted to help you. You couldn't think straight. You shouldn't blame yourself. I let my family down, let you down. Couldn't stop people, couldn't contest. I couldn't say more than a couple armful of books. You did what you could. Everyone knows you did, and that's all any of us can do. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Aw. Wait, what happened? This was the way out. Before I started, I know this was the way out. Your mind is frightening itself. Remembers the pain of life, trying to protect you from it. Beatrice, thought you were gone. You brought me back. Oh, what do I do now? Keep going. Okay. Going this way this time. August. You too. So many nights, so many years without seeing your face, I thought I'd forgotten it. There's nothing I could have done, but doesn't make me feel less guilty. It's always under the surface, no matter how I try to bury it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. It's alright. It's alright, Dad. It is? You don't have to hide here anymore. What about you and Kaspar and your mother? We're not really here. These are people who need you. What if I can't help them? I don't know. I'm too little. You have to figure it out on your own. Of course. You're right. Thank you. Oh, you. Aw. You shifted again, the walls. I'm still trying to protect you. No, is it not? I mean, I don't have to do this. This is my mind, a maze, and I'm leaving. Good. This part might be confusing. Whoop. What? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. Why are you holding the maze? Two things are merging in your mind. You and more layers to everything, even our memories. Every time foundations become buried, we no longer recall how we got here or what came before. And what came before. Our Lady, watch over Labyrinth as I watch over you. And even this has roots and deep into the past. There was not always a lady to watch over the Labyrinth, but there was a Labyrinth. What? I don't understand. Sister Amelie? Is this real? And still in my mind, you're here with me. And we are here in spirit. You like Beatrice a moment ago. Beatrice, I don't know her. We were in a tabernacle, the heart of Labyrinth. Your spirit was wandering and the Lord brought you here. But I don't understand. How did you leave your cell? I have not. We are only here in spirit. Are you here to save me? I'm here to serve the Lord's will. If it's his will that I will save you, I will. Andreas, this is Amelie? What are you doing here? This is the center of the labyrinth, the tabernacle. It's where Lord sends my spirit to do his will. He also got your spirits here. There must be a purpose to it. With radium, no. This is a tabernacle, not a place of wood and stone, but a place of the spirit. Lord's called me his place for many years. Always made his will known to me. Soon he will make it known to you. So wait, it's been her the whole time? The sister that was just chilling in the thing? Door between life and death. When my spirit hears a call, descend through my grave. Here the Lord tells me messages I must bear into whom. How is it always possible to reach this place? I used to think my affliction, my pain was a curse. I know it was a gift from God. A gift that allows me to bend my body and bend my soul to his will. There's no place in Tassie and Kirsu cannot reach through me. I thought I'd given up the pen forever until the visions returned. No! When the fire took my abbey, I couldn't save my sisters, not one. All I could grab was a single book and a bit of cloth. I couldn't understand why God had spared me alone, but he showed me. He had a higher purpose for me in my hand. Explained it to me, makes everything clear. It tells me what I must do, what the Lord wills me to do. It was you the whole time you were writing the notes. I found when my dad was attacked. You pushes people into committing murder. What? No, that can't be true. The Lord would not use me for such a purpose. But that's what happened, sister. You wrote these notes. And people murdered because of them. No, I wouldn't. He wouldn't. There was nothing in his messages about murder. I'm not here. I just can't be happy. This can't be happening. Are you telling me all this? Oh, crap. Did she just... What? Shamili, it's alright. Father Thomas, how'd you get down here? Tassian's old place have buried many ancient roads over the centuries. People walk above the hidden ways every day without knowing it. True to Sister Amelie rediscovered them and found this place. Mention of this room, this foundation of the church. Father Thomas, did you? In other circumstances, I would have enjoyed to see you. I'm happy you're alive, but I think occasional reunion leaves little to rejoice about. It was Father Thomas the whole time. He was the villain. She had no part in this. He forced her to write the notes, but she didn't understand a person. Oh, the poor thing. Yeah, she got trapped in this room, thought she was being helpful. You made her write these notes, and poor thing's like having a heart attack. Look around you, what do you see? Father Thomas. Paintings of Roman gods Mars and Diana. Look closer. Looks like statues of St. Marie's from the meadow, and image of St. Satia from the shrine. I don't understand. It's St. Marie's and St. Satia and Mars and Diana. How can it be both? When the Romans left Hastings, their buildings, their temples, the statues remained. Christians settled here centuries later. They found worn fragments and imperial grasp. The statue of Mars period that once watched over the Roman fields stood still, headless and nameless. The settlers believe it was St. Mortiz, who was already a legend where they had come from. They found the shrines of Saintia and not understand she was an aspect of Diana, believed she was not a local saint. Oh, so like everybody got confused. These are saints, our saints. The settlers not see them through paying Roman. So they took Greek gods and then turned them into Christian saints. No one knew they were Roman gods because there was no account what the Romans did and left here, except for Historia. But Historia was not known then. Perhaps it was not even written then. Who knows how long that book had been lost before it found its way to Father Matthias. And you killed him for it. Yes, with poison. No one suspected. God, give me, yes I did. Father Matthias learned that there was no evidence St. Martin's ever come to Hastings. And the shrine to him in the meadow was a statue of Mars and Romans erected hundreds of years ago. That since Sentia was a Roman goddess, he resolved to deal with it. And you dealt with him. Our people live in St. Mortiz. They believe in miracles. God's work through his hand. And they believe in the legend of Saint Sentia, that she helped Mortiz and watches over Hastings still. What's the matter of doing wrong? The saints were here. And that was worth killing an abbot? I believed it was then, yes. If they ever came to Hastings, what is the reliquary? Where are the pilgrims coming to see? What does it mean for people who prayed to Saint Sentia and believe their prayers were answered? What does it mean for the church that has given people hope, fixed like a false star in a dark sky? If the people have reason to doubt the validity of saints, can they doubt the church? Could they doubt the gospel? Perhaps somewhat, but you've always told us that you have to accept Christ our own free will. But preserving legends of our saints doesn't interfere with individual volition. You're preserving a lie. I preserved to eliminate greater truth. God so loved the world that he gave his only son. If you believe this, if you really believe it, so eternal life is yours. The saints have walked among us, their works made miracles. They hear our prayers and answer them. Crap, I dropped my... Now the two protect this tower never here. Don't they need to know that? There are times when God feels so far away from us in these mountains. But peasant can stand in the field, look around and say, St. Moritz was here. God was with us and he's with us still. He will always be with us. And that's the truth. Even the legend is a lie. Some people die because of what you have done. I know it's hard to believe, but I was trying to save lives to prevent death. But one word didn't solve the problem, did it? Because one day Baron Waltica rode into town with another copy. He promised to give the abbot so it comes terms with his past. And if Father could know Red's contents, you would be facing the same danger. My fears may have been unfounded. You'd think he would have cared. Whether he cared or not, I think Dad would have been more concerned with preserving the Abbey. But there was also Baron himself. Given his provocation, he surely would have told people eventually. But then why Otto? His way to provoke Peter and others and destroy the Abbey. I never thought that would happen. I underestimate Peter's anger and the peasant's frustration. So you killed him to prevent an uprising, but caused it instead. Someone else killed him as someone killed Baron Rothko. And it wasn't to prevent an uprising, but to stop him from showing people what he found. What he found when he was helping to dig the foundations. Something from our pagan ancestors? No, not quite so old. What he found was a stone head. The missing head of the statue in the meadow and the shrine. How'd they wind up over here? Most likely culprits ran floods in time. Blacktail told me that farmers find tools and power in the fields every year. Yes, and it's had remained hidden for centuries until Otto found it. He was going to show everywhere the god of Favor's town with discovery. Otto could not know that our shrine statue was not of the saint, because Otto could not read the words chiseled on the helmet. The man he entrusted with this information, the town priest, could, yes. He told him to meet you at St. John's Eve. I can let him story towns believed. And you had poor sister write down your visions, which you can remember, and deliver them in the dead of night to Guy, blah, 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 so that all of them would murder Otto. What about my father? I'm sorry. Doesn't make any sense. Was it because of your mural? Yes. Close to pursue the project, termination of guilty man doing penance. He kept digging for answers about the past. I was afraid sooner or later he would find out. This place, everything. So he tried to kill him. No, I tried to scare him. First with the note, but ignored it. I thought if Ransack workshop would scare him off. I expected it would come down so quickly. It was just an accident. It was an accident. I almost killed him. What are you gonna do now? Kill him? No, of course not. There are means or will to do so. But even if I can't stop you from telling people I've done, I can stop them from finding this place. Oh no, he's got flooded. Too late for me, but I can still take the secrets with me. Dang. They're going to kill us. Then leave, take her with you. You can tell townsfolk what you want, but if you're here, we'll die together. Churches can be rebuilt more easily than faith. I'm willing to pay the price for that. Dang, and the blind sister, she's going down. Well, I guess she's already dead, I guess. I don't know. Go. Oh, no, he's taking the sister. Okay. I guess she's just knocked out. Dang, dude. You alright? How's the sister? She's still up. I think she's fine. Let's her that the golden hand. What are we gonna tell them? What do you mean about this? About everything? Why don't we just tell them the truth? Same reason Father Thomas hid it. So we should reward what he did, all the people he's hurt? Not a healthy mind, but listen to me. What good to tell everyone about the truth? Maybe Father Thomas is right about that, if nothing else. Then you would break their faith. I suppose people have had hard enough things. I think people here have enough faith to hear the truth. You know them better than I do. Especially I've been away for so long. Feels like we actually accomplished something. We're better off than we were this morning. Father Times won't be able to hurt anybody else. Maybe he never would have. I think you're right. We should tell them about the Saints, all of it. I hate the doing the right thing also. I think it's what we need to do. Yeah, we gotta tell the truth. Probably gotta explain to do. A lot of explaining. It's been a long time coming. Glad you didn't die in that fire. Me too, I think. Dang, finally, we find out the truth. She in church? Is everything alright? Think so, but it will be. You alright? Sorry, just tired. Tell me what happened. Explain the whole thing. Dang, Pop's just... Pop's just straight up die in the middle of the story. He's like, I'm sorry. I guess you won't finish it. Damn, Pops. At least let her finish the story. She wasn't even, like, not even halfway through yet. No warning, nothing. Just straight up just knocked out, bro. Damn. Aw. That'd be a hell of a way to go. Imagine just, like, talking to somebody mid-sentence and they just... Man, I can't imagine. It's time for the grand finale. No, it's hard. I can only imagine how hard it is. We'll make your best when you get there. I think Strange will probably be the last letter I send you, so send all my love. Hey, this guy. Yes. Sorry, sir, but I want you to know everything's in order. Sure that financial matters will be handled money before to via the Reich Pro as soon as everything's settled. Appreciate it. Thank you for me. Of course. I know your father well, but no, he was regarded by everyone. His task has almost lost many things. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sure you have everything you need? I think so. Take something for the road. Oh, she is gonna leave. Can make you feel windflower if you're traveling, having cramps. I know, I'll use it. Sorry about what happened to your father. Thanks. For you, when she heard you were leaving. She feared I'm gonna become a... Let's see, no, I think she'd have you side night joints. We'll miss you so much. I'll miss you too. Safe travels. Can't believe you're leaving. I'll miss you all. Boys will miss you more. He's really having a hard time despite appearances. He'll go over it soon enough. You're a special girl. I understand where you're leaving. God knows you don't have a good college. The taxi won't be the same without you. Safe travels. Oats. Oh, it's awkward for him. Sorry about your dad. Nice to meet. Mom says he was a good man. She's right. Thanks, I should get going. Sure you don't want to marry me? Rather, my chest crushed under balls and cheese. I'm sure no. Well, that was a fast answer. I didn't even have to think about it. Look after your mother. Yeah, sorry, bro. Elias? Warning, are you off? Of course, any chance to know your father, God rest his soul, I am too. Let those be putting heretical ideas in your head. Once their prosperous seeds take root, they choke faith right out of you. I'll keep my guard up. Bless you. Guess you're taking over as head honcho, huh? God bless you, sister. I'm glad you made it out alive. Sorry, everything that happened. I know it's alright now. Thank you for helping me. The poor thing, she probably feels guilty as heck, too. Because she didn't know what she was doing. Try to help me, but I need to learn to ride my own judgment a little bit more. It'd take a long time to atone for my part what happened, perhaps the rest of my life. You were tricked, we all were. Give me some, let's make amends. I'm writing down what happened here, as well as get my brain. I guess we never finished the mural? Or I did finish, I don't know. Pray they'll at least limit history of great darkness. Worth remembering. God bless you. The mill. Saying bye to everybody. Wish you stay with us. Don't miss you greatly. I miss them also. It's not a place for me. Time for me to leave. Hopes will drive us forward. One day you'll come visit us again. Maybe. When I was young, I often dreams of traveling, visiting many kingdoms, but I found my peace here and now, even after all that's happened. Dear husband? He was an awful man, I think. No, I think it's his fault. It's always said it was his fault. But then it later gifted me Paul, and at least I got Paul. Paul and Anna found each other after always suffers like a miracle. Without them, I never would have them, and I'm rambling. Stay safe. You sure I look alright? Man, Andres, he got rid of the beard and everything. He looks like a good decade younger. This kind of woman to help clean up for I forgotten to look after myself. Took care of yourself. How many men out here could have survived in a burnout server for a better part of 20 years? Sorry about that. I already told you it's alright now. Hello. Are you off soon? Yes. Sorry to see you go. But I hope Prog's everything you dreamed of. So what is he? He's just stay. I guess he's gonna stay there. Just have to say yes or subscribes. I'm sure I'll love it. You have a chance to make your life on your own there. God knows I've squandered so much of mine. Use it time that you have well. I don't know, but I will. Wish you could have seen it. I know. He would have loved it. So. The angels carried him down, bear witness heavily. Host would have wept. Now you're just trying to make me feel bad. He was always proud of you. He will be. Wanted to ask you something about the mural before you go. It's also covered the whole wall. Why'd you leave the last section blank? For the future. So unless history's gonna stop in the moment I roll down the road. I think your wagon's about to leave. Oh, it is. Probably feels like it's time. Aw, thank you for everything you did in my family. There she goes. Are you alright? I'm lost. That's alright. Welcome to stay with us as long as you need. Besides, you can't live that children require expertise. Oh? They're up on the middle of the walkway. Have supper ready when you're done. Just remember, you're always welcome in our home. Oh, they're drawing stuff on the mill. The grandkids. Ah. There we go. Oh, this is in front of the mirror. Oh, that's funny. This is the book that's in front of the... And this is what the mural looks like that we made. I imagine having to create all this in the game. M. Druck Bourbon. Oh, it's like a little family tree. There's the old man. Oh no, they burned Vasquez and Ursula? Oh. Oh, I mean, that's what they were getting for pushing their values. They were, you know, they were... Oh, look at him and their whole family. Good for him for finding love. That poor guy. If it happens to him, it can happen to me one day. Finally find somebody. There's a shrine. They got the whole thing. Andreas. And I guess that final map would be different depending on the decisions that you chose and everything. Did it!